So everyone remembers what the Ankh is, right? Yeah. It means life. And it's also related to electricity and magnetism. So these are different Ankh electromagnets that I have here on the table. And what we're going to do, we're going to test each one by seeing how many paper clips that each electromagnet can pick up. And then after we test each one, we're going to make one of our own, okay? All right. So what's happening, you have electricity flowing through the wire. And as the electricity flows through the wire and that wire gets wrapped around in that circle, it builds up the magnetic field, making it stronger and stronger and stronger. So what we have here, we have different size wires and different number of wraps. So we're going to measure how many paper clips we can pick up with the different variations, and we're going to write down our results.
What do y'all think is going to happen?
Like,
You think it's going to smoke? Why?
because with the electromagnet, it's so strong that it doesn't, it's so strong that this music chemical
In difference from these wires and the rest of the wires. Because remember that all the wires are different. If he thinks it's going to smoke and all the wires are different, what do you think? Maybe the wire has something to play in?
Yes. The different shapes and sizes. And number of packets.
These wires are so small.
Yeah, so skinny, yeah.
Well,
You see it smoking already.
it is.
You see it?
It is. Yeah. Okay, now I see.
Oh, you smell it too.
No.
Maybe you have this way too.
Yeah, he was right. He was right.
Alright,
Okay, now I
so
smell it. Now I smell it.
now you smell it?
Yeah, he was right. He was
Oh, you
right.
gotta pick a man.
Yeah, he was right. Oh my gosh. I kind of like this one.
Smell of science. Alright.
So let's see how many.
What do y'all think is gonna happen with this one? If
It's
that
not
one-
going to smoke.
It's not smoke.
Actually, no. It's not going to smoke.
Why do you think it's not gonna
It's
smoke?
going to play. Oh, I just guess.
Come on, man, this is science. You can't just guess. You gotta have an idea behind it. I know you got something.
I got some.
If the wires are different sizes, and that one smokes,
Because the wires are bigger.
I think I know why it's
Like
not.
we're about to.
I
After
think
we
I know why
get all our
it's-
results, we're going to build. Each and every person is going to build their own.
I think I know
We're
why
gonna
it's
do robot and
not.
electromagnet.
The wires are bent.
All right, so you guys can make monster stick.
1.5.
Can we say 1.5? Do you all think it's fair? Because it's acting like it wants to stick.
Yeah, it was like 1.5.
Let's say 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Let's say 1.5. So yeah, for number 2, everyone, let's write down 1.5.
you probably gonna come at me on this.
Now this is the thickest wire that he's doing now.
Oh, right here.
I think the thickest wire is going to do the least of that.
The least, you think it's going to pick the least amount of magnets or the most? The least. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's observe. Whoa.
Oh, what do we already know is gonna happen?
It's going to smoke.
It's going to smoke. It's going to get really hot.
Smoke.
So the thing on there.
Smoke. Sit down, guys, smoke. It's the red. Why is it so hot? It's always the red.
It gets really hot because the wire is really small, so it can't hold heat.
Go.
So I think we have enough results to kind of get an idea. Let's go ahead and disconnect the battery. We have enough results to kind of get an idea of what kind of ankhs we're going to make for ourselves, okay? So we saw that whether we did 20 wraps or whether we did 10 wraps, we still were only able to pick up one paper clip. And we didn't measure any of the smaller ones. We haven't measured any of the smaller ones yet. But what do you, under your I predict, what do you predict that the smaller circle ankhs will be able to pick up more or less?
Yeah, more.
You think it would be able to pick up more? And why do you think that?
Because the big ones are the energy, the electricity, it doesn't stay together.
So it's closer together, so it will be stronger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good prediction. So we're going to build our own that's not as big as the big one, but not as small as the small one. It's going to be in between.
Alkaline.
So
I thought alkaline was a kind of they look like
it's a
people.
kind of water. Now that's a good observation. So what does alkaline water mean? It's purified, but what have they done to it to make it alkaline?
They boiled it. Examined.
They
Put
put,
alkaline in it.
they put electricity in it. Then what makes water alkaline is that it has an electric charge. And because our bodies are electric, it's good to drink electric water, alkaline water. That's why when you see the batteries that say alkaline, that's why the battery says alkaline, because it's electric. Yes.
So pour the battery. It's electrically purified.
You guys are gonna make one.
Yes, you want to make one. So let me talk. Yes. Let's talk about electromagnets today, okay? So, as I spoke about in the morning, the Ankh means life. It's a symbol that means life. And our bodies are alive because of electricity. Now, you're familiar with natural magnets, but we can also build electromagnets by letting an electric current run through a wire. So, Brother Jerry, if you can do the honors. I made this. This is an electromagnet too. And after he demonstrates this one, I'm going to demonstrate the one I have on my neck.
Yeah, as I touch the magnet, what are these paper clips with the they're not sticking.
It looks like they won't stick.
Yeah, I mean it's a non-uniform electric field, so it's not concentrated. But when I put this through it,
It's a magnet. It's strong magnet. So that's an electromagnet.
yeah.
This is an electromagnet. Now the one I have around my neck is actually an electromagnet too. It's the same thing, except I put a switch on the bottom instead of having it connected with the wire. So when I try to grab the paper clip because the switch is off, it won't work. When I turn the switch on, now I have an electromagnet.
That's cool. Are we gonna have something like that?
Not just, it's not gonna have a switch, but this is what you're gonna make today, okay? So we have different ones here, and let's turn to your folder. We're gonna test. Let's test because we have different size loops, different size circles, and we also have different size wires. So the red wire is the skinniest wire. The green wire is like the medium, and then the copper wire is the thickest one.
Can anybody predict what will happen with the smallest wire?
It's gonna pick up off of as powerful charge as
All right, and so you think the thicker wire will be able to pick up more paper clips, right? All right, so we're gonna see how many paper clips this one picks up.
So if we do the head to tail, that's to demonstrate how the magnetic field lessens from the center. It gets smaller and smaller as it gets away from the center of the magnetic field.
This one picks up. Two.
if it's 3,
Did we get to 3?
I don't think so. I think it'll get to 3 or 4. 3 to 4.
Is that a half? It's almost.
It's pushing away. That means it must be the opposite side. It must be negative away.
Can we say 2.5 with that one?
Yes.
So which one is this? This is number 9 on the sheet?
Yeah, this is 9.
So everyone on your bid next to number 9 write 2.5 or 2.5.
Y'all setting records in here.
All right.
Ooh, like this?
Now, what color tape do you want? Well, you want to leave some. You don't want to wrap it all. Let's let some of it. And on the other side, where's the other end of it?
5 and 5.
5 and 5?
Right now. Okay, let's let that out too.
Oh, we're gonna make them into necklaces like yours?
Yes.
I'm gonna wear mine to school.
You have some
Mine's
piece like
everywhere.
that?
Cause who made it?
Is it?
This girl.
Put it here, and you're going to wrap it 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there. Okay?
Is this good? It's
That's
gonna be like a little crucifixion bar.
All right, that's good.
Amari, can you come here?
So
Yeah,
now,
that really does look like a person.
after you get it here, you're going to take one of these. I don't want
Can
you
you
to
hold these together like this?
You're going to take it, and then
My
you're
person
going
has
to wrap it
hair.
1, 2.
Yeah, mine too. And it has a little blue bow.
All right? Now you have it
My
there.
person has green hair.
Now,
Those are the feet.
you have to get some sandpaper.
These like
You're going to take the sandpaper.
Can I
and
make the
sand off
arms
the tips.
A different color? Yeah.
and the
It's
legs?
like 10 times.
Not so much the legs, but the arms and
There are no legs.
the wires. Just something else. Oh, yeah, you can do that.
I want to make
I'll
it
let you do the other side.
red.
And you just have to sand it off because when you connect it to the battery.
So do
I'm
that one
making
more
the
time.
arms
This is a little bit longer.
Red.
Okay, let me see where you are.
Actually, no, because it looks like a bloody arm.
This is
Okay,
a
that's
longer
fine.
wire.
Let me keep this piece. I'm gonna
The
keep
last
this
time
down here.
it was too short. You could make it battery than everybody. So
Finish.
Finish.
the ends
Alright.
were shorter.
Let
It
me
was
get
going to be
some
harder for us. You see how his are longer?
Sandpaper.
Yours would have been short.
And we're going to sand.
So, do
off
the
this piece.
sides of the end.
Yeah, let me cut you some tape.
So, y'all ain't girls, y'all boys. This looks like a little girl. Out with a dress. Just look. I'm gonna use that skirt.
You don't want to.
I'm using mine as a
It
doll.
will make the
Let's go
electric
get a
feel,
necklace.
the magnetic feel a lot smaller.
What are we using for the string of the necklace? I'll put red because it's kind of killing the red. Like this?
Yeah, you can put it in the house or you can wrap it the other
I'm
way.
making some legs. It's supposed to be like this.
Where?
Legs.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
We just got to add the nail to it. Pull it out with you. Sandpaper
After you
about
sand it, then you're going to test it to see how it's working.
we got to strip the wire.
Woohoo!
Taking the top layer of
Yeah, the
coating
sanding
of the wire.
is just taking the top layer off so that when you connect it to the battery, the electricity will flow through it.
All the windows
So
down.
he's going to go test it.
Test it. No big time rush, please. I hate with the one. I hate with the rush. You need One Direction? Oh gosh. I don't like One Direction that much.
Yeah, yeah, it's working.
Can I show you? Open the window.
See if this works.
Yay!
Yeah,
It works.
Oh, tell me warm. This one.
right here.
Oh, yours is really warm.
Okay.
I just got stabilized.
It's a dog.
Yep.
That's probably why they used to say it means life, because it looks like a person.
So to charge it, you get a battery and you put the ends together.
Mm-hmm.
On both sides?
On both sides. Let me show you because we have time, so I'm going to give you the double A batteries and show you how to deal with the double A batteries.
This is hot.
Yes, it's hot. Be careful.
I'll take these off.
All right, you good to go.
Yours looks like it's doing that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Could I get my snack? Okay, and they will take it off. Good news.
We got some time.
Next thing, you can make it sound.
You want it like right there? Or you want it like right there?
Or a chicken because they're a chicken.
Good to go.
Man, I want to touch my arm.
Okay, now I need.
Maybe
Me and this little person have something in common.
yeah, my little
You
person
don't
is
want
the same size as
the
I am.
wires to touch. It won't work.
So this is how you charge this?
Yeah.
I need
Just
you
put it
to
on
match.
both
Much
sides.
easier.
Wrap all the way around. I want that whole part to be blue.
This is fun.
Don't videotape it.
Does that work for you, Sean?
Yeah.
I don't even know
Have
if
you
it's
sanded the bottom part yet?
I think it is
Yeah.
recording.
All right, so once we do
Oh,
this,
It is
once
recording.
everybody's finished, then we're going to start testing it. Cut short, you short.
It's dangerous.
So that will be nice. And all the acid leaks out and convert to the floor. And then we can jump down.
Not the floor.
Mine is
Not the
straight.
floor. Your skin. It's dangerous. Very dangerous.
This won't work. This is not working.
Oh no, we have to sand it. Hold on, we're going to test it with the big battery. I don't put batteries in the switch, but there batteries in the next.
How do you put batteries in a necklace?
It's in the black part that's wrapped up with tape is a battery.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my nose.
Now let's try it.
That's one down.
Let me try. You got two of them down. Two down, actually.
That works.
Have you tested it?
Now that
No.
I sanded it,
I need to test it.
no.
Let's
Now
test
that I
everybody's.
Get in line. He's going to test it to see that it's working.
Number one.
You sanded your. If it's not working, that means you need to sand it. Yours work, so we can get you a string so you can wear it around your neck.
Yeah. And it worked.
Okay.
that's why.
Your turn.
After her.
There's a line.
Cut ribbon.
Yeah.
Ribbon scissors.
Let's see if me I can pick up.
Did you say in your bottom?
Okay, foil.
Did you say in your bottom?
Come on, help me clean up the place.
I bet I can do it. Mine's gonna work. Watch and learn.
Okay, and go.
Whoa.
Did the off do that?
Mine. Test mine next.
Mine is tested.
Don't watch mine.
Oh, you see that, folks? That's how you do it.
Is it working? All right.
No, must have more on my. I can only pick up one.
You sand it.
He disconnected.
Disconnected.
It's not funny.
I did. That was funny. I did. Don't you dare, Jay.
I need someone to help me clean up the place.
Hey, don't touch mine. Or I'll death pinch you.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, don't shoot it yet. I'm not.
Oh, did you see that spark?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you just see that? Oh.
And we need to shoot from a different angle.
No, it's not working! Yo! Come back here! Oh, serious, I'm going to get you.
It's working! Yay!
A bunch. More. Let's get more. I got three.
Is yours up and running yet?
No. Keep sanding it off.
Yes.
Why isn't anyone helping me clean up the place?
Let's test one.
See if it's working.
Sean,
It was walking.
It just popped up. It said
Okay, so put the sandpaper for me.
Something happened to your movie thing.
Oh, okay.
It said movie or
I know
photo.
how to work
That means it's not on.
movie.
Oh, this.
That's touch screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's touch screen.
It's on.
the same way you did that.
Yes! How?
What? Really?
Yes!
Right
It's
there.
a switch! It's a switch on.
On the bottom, yeah.
And it actually works. You take it off.
Oh wait, we have to cut it. I need
So
those
many
scissors.
batteries.
Guys, watch this.
Don't give me those scissors.
Is that-
Watch
that's
this.
cool
Let
right
me
there?
video.
Jason, watch this. Did somebody figure it out?
I know how he did it. I know how he did the switch. You put
Okay,
a
I'm
battery.
logging you in.
You put a battery inside the switch, which causes the electromagnetic thing to work.
Yeah. The battery is hooked up to the switch.
Let's see how I can connect to this.
Oh, I took the switch off.
Dang it!
See that? Oh my gosh. It's like,
No.
I like to switch off and see what
You want to
happens.
make this a necklace?
I have a paper clip.
Look, it's recording.
I need paper clips.
The latest Ankh of the world is right here. Come here.
This is my paper clip picker upper. Picks up all the paper clips. Put it together.
This is an Ankh. It's used to move electricity,
So much
and it
power.
can do a bunch of other stuff.
Power.
Go to someone else. Good to know.
Alright, oh, we trying to clean up, man.